back to school event on Sunday. We have this our third one. It get bigger every year. Y'all come out there. We got free food, free book bags. We got everything. No bounce house except this year because of the virus, but just come out there and enjoy yourself. And keep me in y'all prayers, y'all. I'm still healing. I'm still going. It's Sunday. This Sunday, September 20th.
1 to 4.
On 35th and Locust. No, center.
1 to 4. 1 to 4.
12.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. There you go. You got
Dream
1 to 4.
team.
Dream team out here. I see you, baby. Y'all come rock with us, y'all. It's getting bigger every year. Come support, donate if y'all can. We still need school supplies. Or just come and be with us. We appreciate it. I love y'all. Milwaukee Single Club. I started.
You gotta get a new mic or.
Hello. Okay. I woke up one day. Milwaukee Single Parents Club. I'm a single mom of 5. And I woke up one day and I called my best friend Vaughn and I said, I gotta do something for the mothers and the fathers, because we got a lot of single fathers and they forget about them. So I started Milwaukee Single Parents Club. It was 5 of us when we first started and we didn't have nothing. I'm not a 501c3. I don't want to be a 501c3 because I don't want the government telling me how to control my parents, because it's a lot of parents that don't have nothing when I go in their house and I'm not going to tell them, I'm going to help them. So if y'all got donations, we need car seats, we need everything, because I stopped after I got shot. I stopped and I want to reopen in January. In January will be my 5th year running it with no donation, and just me, Gabby, and Vaughn doing it in the community, of course, but we didn't put our blood, sweat, and tears in this Milwaukee Single Parents Club. Us being homeless and still giving out, us being hungry and still giving out, because that's just what we do, is innocent. Not only y'all. And we need y'all to help us continue pushing on and revamping it. And I'm gonna get back to y'all with more information. I'm trying to get somewhere where we can store stuff, car seats and strollers. Von Mays. We don't got nowhere to store the stuff, y'all. That's the thing. We got to store. We gonna get it together and let y'all know. We're gonna have more information, but we gotta.
Mainly, like, I'm doing everything through community task force, because like she said, she suffered a horrible incident. She ain't been doing it, so I've been kind of carrying the work on through my organization, but we gonna get her set up to where she can get everything and run everything on her own. You know what I'm saying? Specifically for that. You know what I'm saying? So what you can do is join the MKE Single Parents Club on Facebook, and the information will be put there. I'm gonna give it back to you. MKE Single Parents Club on Facebook is the group. You go in there and join in, you'll get all the information from there. Whoever it was that showed the officers that clear video, they need that. They want you to come to them, and they'll give you an email to send that video to use on Bill.
They over there in this album.
Okay, all right, then we good.
We got it. We already sent it.
Hey, say that again. Milwaukee what?
MKE Single Parents Club.
MKE Single Parents Club. I already doing it. Okay.
So before I got shot too, y'all, I was getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning, cooking, feeding 150 people at Sherman Park too, by myself, and it was 4-course meals and it was desserts. Me and Gabby. I can't leave my soup cooks out.
Absolutely.
But I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to cook, and I'm ready to get back in the community, y'all. I'm ready to get back in the community. I'm ready to feed y'all. Oh yeah, I do that. You know, I be doing my dance in the kitchen. But y'all support me. I will support y'all. I love y'all. Anything y'all doing, let me know. I'm out here. I'm ready to get back out here. I need to get back out here. My Facebook page name is Lanisha Parker Bay. My organization page is MKE Single Parents Club, but you can contact me through Von Mays or Taylor Hart. Y'all can contact me. Them two, they're my best friends. We rocking. Y'all can't reach them. I live in Tennessee right now, y'all, but I'm here, and I'm always here. Y'all call me, I'm coming. I don't care what time of the day it is, but I'm getting on the highway and I'm shooting down here. I love Milwaukee. I can't leave Milwaukee every time. When I got shot, they put me with protection except for Tennessee. And I'm leaving. Because because I can't be away from my people. I love Milwaukee. That's where I started at. And they still need me. Y'all still need me? I still need y'all. So I'm coming back. I ain't going nowhere. And can't nobody scare me from my city. He made me stronger, y'all, so don't feel sorry for me to 7 shots, because I'm strong, baby. You hear me? I took 7 bullets, and I didn't get shot by something little. I got shot by a Draco. You hear me? Yeah, I got shot by a Draco, something big, so I'm strong on the outside and the inside. Y'all, okay? So don't feel bad for me. Pray Allah for me. Pray God, whoever y'all pray for me, because he did this. He definitely did his dance when he did me. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I love y'all. And y'all got me better. Y'all don't know how much. When I got shot, the hospital had 400 people in that thing for me. 400 people standing there every day until I woke up. You hear me? Like, y'all definitely did y'all thing. And I haven't worked since I got shot. And the community has did good. Cash App, they took care of my kids. Christmas, they made sure my kids, they still make sure I'm good now. I appreciate the community, so I'm going to do all I can to get back to y'all. So, even though I don't even know y'all, I love y'all.
We love you too.
Listen, y'all going to make me cry, but I'm going to get off here. Because
I'm ready to come.
MKE Single Parents Club. Lanesha Parker, bad on Facebook. Or Nene. Y'all call me Nene. Y'all family. Call me Nene. And you give me a hug, because you were looking at me.
Who got that footage of him pointing the shotgun? The pigs needed over there.
And also, who are the women? No, a clear shot.
All right, we got more announcements, Corey.
So yeah, I got an announcement. So Sunday is their event, the book bag drive. I have a book bag giveaway on Saturday, the 19th on 35th in Townsend. Yeah, I got ice snow cones and all that good stuff, and I get book bags away as well on that day as well. So from 1 to 6 on 35th in Townsend.
So just to answer, to respond back to Aaron again.
All right. Anybody else got any announcements?
The word racism.
Any important announcements?
It's not overused.
Hey, let's have a moment of silence. Y'all know we out here for justice. You know what I'm saying? Even though we did the pop-up party today, you know, that's just because we want to highlight individual racism in the community and make sure that our black and brown community got a voice in racism. But we don't want to forget that we're fighting a systematic beast here. You know what I'm saying? And it's bigger than just one racist individual. So we want to make sure that we have a moment of silence for all the ones that we lost to injustice. And let's not forget why we fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget the names while we out here. Let's not forget the reasons and the cause why we out here. Because it's a lot of feel-good moments, but we really ain't out here for no feel-good moments. We out here to make sure that justice is served and that our voices is heard. So, on 3, if you standing next to somebody that's talking, just tap them. Just tap them gently. And just say moment of silence, y'all, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Moment of silence. When I say what's their name, you say which one. What's their name? Not only the motherfucking revolution. Okay, so what we gonna do is who walked here? Nobody walked, okay, everybody drove. I said we go who? One person? Oh, we can throw you somebody good carpool with you. So we're gonna do a small caravan through Milwaukee somewhere. And probably for about like an hour or so. Try to call it about 10:30, 11. So if you want to do the caravan, then we're gonna park. What street is that right there? That's 80th and Key. Alright, near the corner of 80th and Key. Pull it over to the side of the road and put the hazard lights on. I did forget one thing though before we go. We gotta do our unity clap. Alright, we can't leave without the unity clap. So once we done with the unity clap, if you want to do a convoy, you don't have to. But if you want to, then meet us over there on 80th and Key. We're not going to be on here all night. I think we had a great day today. I think we had made an impact. But we do want to make sure that the city of Milwaukee don't forget that we still out here for justice. So unity clap, and then we out.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in to Lock Our TV Media. We're gonna call it a wrap. This is where protesters had written in red paint "resign" a couple nights ago, and then the city painted it over. Or paved, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's paint or new pavement. But now it says Daniel Prude in chalk. So we're using that canvas. Again, I'm not going to show people's faces, but got some cards going here. So you can bring your homework, bring a book, bring cards or games. Got a couple of musicians. There were some musicians earlier. Again, more tents going up. Air mattresses. People are cleaning up. We got volunteers at the food tables and walking around to make sure we keep the space clean for ourselves. And around the side of the building here, more people setting up to camp up. And this is one of the other entrances, which is blocked off with more of the wanted signs. Some of the protest signs set down for now. Back up a little bit again here. I did talk to a couple people before I went live, and they said it's been like this pretty much all day, calm. A little bit of a festive atmosphere. No police presence. I did see from other posts, there was 2 times when some people with differences of opinions, I won't even call them counter-protesters because they weren't really protesting. They came down to talk about some things they disagreed with. They weren't chanting or anything like that. But I saw 2 different accounts of that, 2 different times where 2 different groups of people came, if that makes sense. And both of them ended peacefully with people shaking hands, still disagreeing, but those people that disagreed left with no incident. So even when people come down and disagree, everyone here is in good spirits and wanting to bring the message of justice forward. So even if there's a police presence or any disagreement from others, we expect it to stay calm and peaceful as long as no one escalates on us like the police have on other nights. So behind me here now, getting ready for Black Panther. I saw someone show this earlier. We had some messages up here, but it was hard to see how big it is. But that's the side of a building here that will be streaming Black Panther in a few minutes. There are some parking lots right next to us, so could even have a little bit of a drive-in experience if you want to get down here. This is on Church Street, Church and Fitzhugh, right across the street from where the movie will be screening, so that could be an opportunity. There's a couple people sitting in cars now, so that's what gave me that idea. There were some stringed instruments earlier today that I shared, and some other entertainment, and of course speakers, and there was a press conference that the local media streamed, if you haven't seen that yet, talking more about the demands, and Joe Prude was out here sharing more of his demands and how he feels like the city has not been responsive to not just the demands for justice, but also, including him and his family in on the process of what's been happening. The music going for the movie that's about to start. I did see some in the comments about potentially some camping gear I could borrow. I will check the comments after I stop streaming, and I might take you all up on that. It's not bad out tonight. It's about 55, and might be a nice night to sleep out with everybody. Looks like maybe some other local media here. I'm not sure what channel that is. But again, it's calm down here. No police presence in sight, at least. There are bathrooms at Spiritus Christi Church, who has been a great supporter downtown, which is just a block down. So you don't have to worry about that. Some more tents going up along the parking garage over there. So there are some, if you're worried about comfort while you're camping, there are some dirt and grass spots that are still available for tents. And other people are setting tents up on the pavement with air mattresses.
makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
The scene now is what started off as a Black Lives Matter protest from Clayton Jackson McGee Memorial, marched down to City Hall, and then back. There are some Trump supporters here on scene.
No, I will. Don't touch her. Well, no. Leave it alone. Give us space. Hey, come on, girl, man. Get off me, bro. Get off me. Get off me before I kill you, bro. I'm not talking about you. Off me, man. Let me the fuck go. I'm gonna go with you. No, you know what? Right now, I'm not. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That's how you fucking come. They got some arresting her. Why are you arresting her?
She went against the post. She went against the fence. She went against the fence. Don't arrest her for that.
Hands up, everyone! Hands up! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot!
Hands up! Hands up!
Don't fucking hear
Hands up!
I'm on the phone with her mama right now. I don't know that she's talking What the fuck happened first of all? You got your
She's calling for somebody. Help us calm her down.
I'm trying to calm her down. Y'all won't let me get to her. I can calm her down. I can calm her down, but y'all won't let me get to her.
When you're done with your phone call, you can.
I'm talking to her mama right now.
You can watch it done. You can help us. They came back afterwards.
I'm not the only one that can calm her down.
Well, I didn't know. I just asked her. Okay, I didn't know that. This is not the promotion of peace. I hear you, man.
I think y'all should call her.
She is a fighter.
She's trying to get something.
Wear your mask. Where's your mask? Where's your mask? Where's your mask? You're supposed to be protecting us, right?
You're friends with her?
I'm friends with her mom. You're supposed to be protecting us, right? Excuse me, for those who don't have masks. How do you protect us if you don't have masks?
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Where are your masks, sir? Where's your mask, sir? Where's your mask, sir?
Sir, where are your masks? Hey, if y'all can move that way, they'll let her go. Could y'all just move that way, please? Thank y'all. Could y'all just move that way, please?
All right.
Thank you.
You hang out. She went against the fence, then what? These fools, what they did, she just went against the fence. I mean, you're gonna arrest her, really? Really?
Almost 9:30.
Kids did just walk by. Again, this is a very friendly and family-friendly atmosphere right now, so I have no concerns, but I am trying to respect some privacy there. Scoot over this way a little bit. Our juggler over here. I mentioned there were some musicians earlier. You may have heard in the background performance, spoken word performance.
Yo, James Miller, thanks for being in here, bro.
Hey!
All original music from Rochester, New York, right here. Freedom music. Oh, they're about to start playing the Black Panther movie to the right of me over here. Projected onto a building. Homicide, who they want to be fired, arrested, and convicted.
I'm gonna try to avoid faces here as I walk by. Tents right in front of City Hall. Oh, go ahead. I was asking for lovely Warren. Mike Mazzio, for those of you who don't know, is the president of the Locust Club, which is the Rochester Police Union. I certainly agree that he needs to resign. And he has defended the actions of those police officers. Go ahead. No, you're good. So again, the steps of City Hall. Lots more of the wanted and resign flyers. Looks like we got some bigger ones printed out. I haven't seen these yet. That's cool. And then I'll go over the demands again real quick. Fire and prosecute. Those are the names of all the officers that were involved that night. A great point that organizers have made is that Mayor Warren was able to fire Chief Singletary immediately. So why is she not firing these 7? And I'll say again that the autopsy report listed this as a homicide. So it seems pretty clear that charges should be able to be brought. Second demand, free them all, means charges dropped from all the protesters since May 30th, which is, May 30th is the weekend after George Floyd was murdered. Free the People Rock has been organizing weekly protests since then, and then daily protests since the video of Daniel Prude was released. Today is the 13th day, I believe. Started September 2nd. Demilitarize and defund the police. If you're not familiar with those terms, demilitarize means we don't want our civilian law enforcement to be using military equipment. So all across the United States, the U.S. military sells surplus vehicles and weapons to law enforcement, civilian law enforcement around the country. We've seen over the last week, we've seen Rochester police use armored vehicles. There was 2 out on Saturday night. I need to do a little more research to figure out exactly what those vehicles are, but they're armored wheeled vehicles with a hatch, and they had someone up in the hatch with a weapon, a handheld rifle-style weapon. Not sure if it was a pepper gun like they've been using or something else, but those armored vehicles are not something that we think civilian police need to have. And then defund RPD. Defund the police means reallocating a significant amount of funding away from authority-driven systems like police departments into community building and community resources like healthcare, housing, education, youth programs, and on and on. All those programs keep getting cut, but cities across the country keep cutting those and then increasing policing at the same time. So we think those priorities are backwards. There is plenty of discussion about how much to cut and how fast, but everyone at these protests is in agreement that it needs to be very significant cuts. Free the People initially was calling for 50% cuts. I haven't heard as specific of numbers lately, but to give you an idea of what's happening versus what needs to happen, Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren and Monroe County Executive Adam Bello announced a total of 600,000. One second, they're making an announcement. Give you this view real quick. All right, I thought they were going to make an announcement. But between the city and county, they announced $600,000 in new funding for a mental health crisis team that had already existed in Monroe County, but was not 24/7. It was not funded well enough to be a 24-hour service, and that service would have likely been called for Daniel Prude if they were in operation at the time. So while that is a significant win, so while expanding that program 24/7 is incredibly important, that's only a $600,000 increase in funding, and that actually didn't come out of the police funding. That came out of contingency funds. So, and the RPD has, in its line item budget, has $100 million a year. And then there's somewhere in the range of another $46 million that was allocated for the 3 police substations, one of which was repealed today by City Council. So $600,000 is something. It is a win for the protests. But when we're looking at budgets in the hundreds of millions of dollars, we need to see shifts of millions of dollars at the very least in order to take defund seriously. Some more chants. So I'll wrap up the demands real quick. Daniel's Law would be a statewide law that would prohibit police from responding to mental health calls. So not only do we need funding for mental health crisis services and mental health funding in general to help avoid crises, we also want to see state legislation that would prohibit police from taking those calls. There are different models around the country. The one in Monroe County, it's called FIT, or the acronym is FIT. And I still have to do some research on all the details, but my basic understanding is that that program, they come with police. There are other programs like the Cahoots model in Eugene, Oregon, that the mental health professionals go themselves, and then they only call for police backup if they think they need it. And one of the staff members from Cahoots, and that's been going, that program has been going on for at least, I think, 31 years, if I remember right. One of the staff members came to a Zoom town hall and spoke about their program. And not saying that that's exactly what we need here, but kind of differentiating on what we have now versus what some other models are. So Daniel's Law would prevent police from coming on those mental health calls. And then lastly, the resignations. And I want to echo what some of the organizers said last night, which is that a lot of people are focusing on the resignations, and that is somewhat understandable. But those resignations are being called for specifically because they're not doing the other things the other demands that are being asked. So, if they had done the right thing in the first place, protesters would not be calling for their resignation. So, yes, resignations are called for, but let's make sure we keep focusing on the other demands, the things that we want to see happen, and any new leadership would need to get those done. So I'll finish walking around and show a little bit more of the artwork, and then I'll stop streaming and go watch the movie. As I mentioned, these wanted posters are up on Free the People Rock's Facebook page, so you can go print them off yourself if you want. Lots of chalk messages. We do have a good amount of water and snacks, coffee. Everyone has eaten recently, and we still got lots of pizza left. So if you're thinking about bringing food, probably don't bring pizza. But no pizza. Yep, I just got confirmation we do not need more pizza. But I would imagine stuff for breakfast tomorrow would be helpful. Super need breakfast stuff. Anything else I should tell people to bring?
Really just like the meals moving forward. Like
Okay.
I think it's somewhat covered.
Okay.
Moving forward.
All right. All right, so breakfast and lunch tomorrow are super important. Probably good on food for tonight. Showed this earlier. I'm doing one more round. There's different people watching now. Yeah. And then the messages within there. I'm definitely going to snag a picture of this later. Some more chalk. Our first aid team is here. We are definitely not expecting any issues, but we always want to be prepared. All of the events have been meant to be nonviolent, but if our PD escalates, we want to be ready. So we've got several first aid people here right now. Walking through the back here. So mention more tents going up. We've got firewood and a fireplace, so we'll have a nice campfire a little bit later. Some cardboard probably to get it started. Let's see if I can show some more. Kind of hard to see that. It says cultivate, honor, strengthen your radical imagination for the transformation of our world. And then in front of City Hall here, this is where a few nights ago the word resign was painted in red paint, asking for the resignations. The city paved or painted over that pretty quick, but now we've got some chalk art. It's kind of hard to see all at once, but it says Daniel Prude.
Do you know where Zombie went?
All right. Rounding out. And the movie getting ready. Or maybe already started. Sweet. I'm gonna get out of this person's way, but as I mentioned, there's a parking lot directly across the street here, so if you want to do drive-in style, you can drive and park and watch the movie with us. Hey. All right, y'all, I'm gonna sign off and watch the movie. Keep the demands centered. Do what you can on those, even if you can't make it out here. Do what you can from home. And also do what you can for equity and justice in your circles, whether they be your friends, family, work, your civic or faith organizations. This work is everywhere. And we all want to do our best to build the community we want to see, to have justice be primary. And lastly, there was one other point I was going to make. Losing my train of thought looking at the movie. Oh yeah, so we keep the demands centered. And as for tonight and the occupation of City Hall, many people are spending the night, but you don't have to stay, indefinitely yourself. We need people to come and go as they can to keep the space as full as possible. So whenever you have an hour or two, come on down. You can bring a lawn chair. You can bring stuff if you want to stay longer to be comfortable. But another great thing about this is that we've had some speakers every now and then. I'm sure they'll speak some more tomorrow as well. But this is a unique opportunity to have longer conversations with people. I'll mention real quick also, I said earlier, but in case different people are watching now, there was even some people who disagree that came down, and I don't call them counter protesters because they weren't really chanting or anything. They were upset with the protest tactics, which people are always going to be upset no matter what you do. But some people did come down, not happy on 2 different occasions, and they had conversations. Our protesters talked to them, and they did not escalate the situation. They had some discussions and then shook hands, and a couple of them hugged. And the people that disagreed, their minds might not have changed, but they left peacefully and respectfully. So nothing wrong with that. And as long as RPD or anyone else doesn't come and escalate things, everyone here is being super community oriented and just trying to share the message of justice and these specific demands that we just talked about. So that's it for me. Keep following Free the People Rock, Free the People ROC. They are the organizers. I'm just helping to support and share their message. And one little final point that I've talked to a few people about but haven't really said on the live stream yet is, even if you don't agree with 100% of the demands, work on the ones that you do agree with. Even people here that have been regulars, and some of the speakers even, Free the People has had other people and other organizations speak, and they don't always agree 100% either, and that's okay. But we work on the things we agree on together. And we keep moving forward. So have a good night, everybody. If you can, please come out for a couple hours and do what you can from wherever you can. All right, it's movie time.
dude. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. But I have a cat profile pic because my tuxedo cat died last month. Well, you're one of the cool people, so you get the cool people pass. You get the hall pass. That was mainly pointed at the chuds who come in here and just throw out like child insults. Like if you come at my stream, you gotta really come with like something that's good. You can't say the same thing that you write on news pages every day. Right. Give it up for Diana's cat. Can you guys feel the warmth? Here, stick your hands out, touch it. Shout out to Abe for getting this fire pit and making it happen. Abe, you're a real one, bro. And that's one of our Turkish allies. I believe he's Turkish. Pretty sure he's Turkish. Are you making a Chaz? Chaz was not a thing if you're meaning Capitol Hill organized protest. No, we're not. We are occupying space, but we are not making a Chaz or a chop. RP Nation is restreaming you. Hey, send me, text me some information on RP Nation. I saw you guys in here the other night. Yeah, text me some information on you guys. If anybody know what woke is, let me know if I'm on woke. So you can submit my videos and stuff to woke. I have no problem with that. You're on woke. Shout out woke. You are on woke. Nice. Shout out woke. If anybody wants my anybody over on Twitch want my my Twitch handle. My Twitch handle is P_West. I don't stream much on there, but if anything happens with Facebook, I'll definitely be moving over there and live streaming the Rochester Revolution. The only thing I really like streamed much on Twitch was I used to play a lot of RP GTA. You indeed are on woke right now. Shout out woke, man. I've been following you guys since George Floyd, you know what I mean? Since everything, since when Andrew Mercado saw the porta potty zombie and stuff. Like, that's how I found out about woke. And you are their active stream. Yeah, I follow woke a lot. There's many nights that I've fallen asleep watching woke. Pat, thanks, brother. Love woke. Yeah, you guys are good people, and you have a nice crowd too. You know, your comments are usually always pretty nice. And the people who aren't, you guys roast the hell out of them and get them the hell out of there. Also, you know, I got a lot of terminology from woke too. DJ Elred. I love the video that you guys made at the end of the video that you guys, end of your videos you show. The porta potty monster night, yeah, that night was nuts, man. I was watching when Summer and Diaz Love got hit We were watching Love's stream.
Hey, man.
That was pretty nuts. Yo, John. Where you at?
Back there.
What the hell is this?
Well, I'm about to bust him in this bubble. You said make something to take this on me right now. Make that headquarters. Just make that
It really is. Yeah, this is a serious ass tent. This is like such good choice for from the crowd. What? Is there some Chud army in here? What are you sleeping on the street? Such good life choice.
Each other's company and the music being played. It's been a lot of gospel music these past few hours. Most appreciated, of course. You know, Sarah, I'm not sure. I know Chris Ashad continues to lead the 11 o'clock march around Breonna Taylor's memorial. Right back at you, Mandy. Right back at you. Taylor would donate some of the money back to the people in the groups. Oh, Mark, I'm not sure, and honestly, my mind has not and will not even go there. I'm not going to even begin to think about a hallway to lead down to a place to even start thinking about the possibility of what, Ms. Palmer would do with her money. As you know, it's none of my or anyone's business, and my first and final thought is I'm very happy that she received a settlement, and I wish she and her family nothing but the best. They do say if you speak it into existence, if you manifest it, it will be so. Again, such a calm night here. Not just 6th and Jefferson, but a radius around it as well. There was a small situation that happened here earlier. There was someone who walked into Justice Square Park and tried to put something in the memorial or on the memorial, and security was walking them away, and on the way to their car stated that they couldn't find their phone, their keys. I personally felt like that guy was lying, knew where his keys and phone was, and he actually got back to the car saying that they were stolen, that people at the square stole them. I could just tell he was lying, and I called him out on it. I did. I'm not gonna lie. He pulled out his laptop, went to find my iPhone, and proved the lie. Found the keys in the car. Found the phone in the car. Police told him to get the heck out of here, and he did. Thank God that scenario got deleted, muted rather quickly. And life goes on, of course. It's been a long journey.
Because hard to get me an ice cream right now. That's okay. We'll just head to ice, and then after ice we'll get some ice cream. That just sounded weird saying that. Going to ice then getting ice cream.
What can I be doing? What is the next right thing to focus on? I keep asking myself, and I've come to conclusions, of course, but I think the next thing I can do is, on top of trying to be, the best live stream I possibly can to get information out there,
and moments out there that happen in the city as it relates to this movement. You know, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell, honestly. I think the best thing I can do is continue seeking education in these realms that I keep focusing on, wanting to focus on, boards and budgets. Sounds like an interesting title to a book, Boards and Budgets.
Here, and they've opened up their businesses for people to come and use the bathroom. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do when stuff closes down. Thank God I am a male. Also, I am not dick shy, so I do not care who watches me. +50 degrees, yeah. I'm going back over by this fire. This fire was cozy. It was nice talking to you guys over by the fire. It's like a fasty. Yo, hold on. Dave. This man has been out here keeping peace pretty much every night I've been out here. He's been out here every night, and if he's not out here, he's in the stream. You know, he's providing me information when we were going at it with the cops, like where they were, what they were posting. He's been super important on the team, so, but he's been fan for a long time. I originally met him at Lux, like years ago. He had like a blind dog, but his dog like knew where it was going all the time. What did I say? Let's follow certain true. Hey, is everybody being nice in the comments? Because I'll start kicking chuds out. Ooh, smoke in the face, smoke in the face. Ooh, smoke in the face. Austin Zone says hello. Austin Zone, thanks for tuning in to the Rochester Revolution, man. I'm glad you guys are watching. I'm glad you guys can see it here first with me before it hits media narratives and what really happened is changed. If any bad thing happens, you know, that's all they're gonna put their words on, you know. They're gonna take that like bait and run with it. So you guys see what kind of peace is going on. It's so much love and just strangers helping strangers. Like, look, I'll read it again. Justice for one means no justice for all. So that's why we're out here.
She just told me to show him something. The people who came here told me to show him something. I'm talking shit about the
Yo, DK. DK is one of the homies. The homies. Also, when people say that we started fires, oh, they're burning stuff. They're starting fires. Look at this. This is a perfectly city legal fire pit. It's more than 3 inches off the ground. And it has a lid. It is a perfectly legal fire. Nothing's burning anything. No one's destroying anything. Pay attention to what's really happening, not what you're being told, you're being lied to about. Look at this, homies, like the homies are just chilling. Even more homies showed up. Listen, this is how we hang out in Rochester all the time. This is how we get down in Rochester. Music drives us every day. Music, many of these people I've met through music. Not legal in the middle of the fucking street. Yo, John. We really don't care what RPD has to say about our non-violent fire over here. But, my dude, thanks for being here, man. Adrian, you want to say hi to the people?
That's all I got. You know, I can't talk.
Well, give me a little something while we out here. How long we gonna be out here for?
Until they are fired, arrested, and prosecuted.
Period. That's one of our Free the Rock black organizers. I respect that man, black femme, very much. I love catching his speeches and his teachings. And, you know, sometimes he might be a little direct, but he's about getting shit done.
All Black Lives Matter. All Black Lives Matter. All Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, he is awesome here.
I'm gonna go home so I can get at least some sleep before work.
Oh yeah.
I also can't pass out here without my contact stuff, so.
Oh no, I mean, go home, get some sleep. You got work in the morning.
I'll probably be here.
I'm glad that you walked up and just said that, because some chud muffin was saying something about, what about work in the morning? No one works. So you just answered his question. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking trolls that are in your chat, and it's weird.
They're chud muffins because they can't afford a woke subscription.
Shit, even with a fucking job, we can't afford shit.
They're not
These
gonna get
fucking
it.
cops like get paid all these six figures, and a hospital worker like my ass can't even afford fucking rent.
Oh, period.
If you're here later.
Yeah, you be safe. I love you. The people. We have our news out here. Also, our news has been kind of getting smart as putting our black news reporters out here. But they still aren't very welcome. Like, I can walk up on the speakers and sit right underneath them while they give their speeches, but they'll kick these motherfuckers out. But they're all set up down here. This is news. Alright. You guys want to take a ride? We're about to go on the block bus. Alright, so where'd you go? Austin Lawrence. You believe protesters are the reason for the rising causes, seeing how they're... Yeah. See you later, Austin. All evidence shows no. Fire in the public streets, legal? I think not. Kevin Hawley, you don't have a profile.
Because the people of 6th and Jefferson made this shit happen. National explosion, because we step in every day.
Tell them, Blue Tank.
And we're not going to stop. Just because the narrative say this, the narrative say that.
I realize this next statement is vague. I apologize, but Jason is around.
We only gonna get better. This is the beginning of a new legacy. This is the beginning
I've been out here, Max. Don't look at me with that face.
Hey, you should have seen Max. Max was on the ones and twos tonight.
I said, you don't know me in my winter clothes, I guess.
Max's name got changed to Maximus tonight. He was saving.
Oh, you just roped me into the juice.
Handling them police officers around our trying to do. Yes, we went around there and Max.
You want my arm to be numb with yours?
Right. Max is like, I do this Apple shit.
Yeah. It's like, he was fiddling way too much with that Find My iPhone. I just like...
Police officers got to look and they knew who sat. They was like, he's right.
Right? Because he called himself out too. It's like, yeah, I had it on at the square, but it's not saying that on your Find My iPhone.
Right.
It wouldn't have
And then all of a sudden police come and you found your keys. You had him the whole time. You had him the whole time. Just like he got his phone. We believe he do. Yeah. And then when the police saw him, he went that way and came back around.
You could just see on his body language, his tone of voice. He was just lying. It was just written all over him.
He's like, it's a public park. I'm like, this is weird. And you have no contact information. These people want you out the park. You gotta go.
They just spent over $50 million for a fucking warehouse just to hold some shit by the coronavirus. That $50 million should have went to a building for the homeless.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That money should have went to downtown Louisville to get those boards off those houses. Like, I don't really watch the news much, but I've been watching it lately. The narrative is all wrong. All wrong. 110 days we've been stepping. And we've been making change.
That's right.
We getting resources because we coming together as one.
That's right. You don't want to say another motherfucking name. We don't.
I don't have to say a motherfucker. We're going to get to that. We're going to turn up in a minute.
No name.
We're going to turn up in a minute. But I'm going to say again, though, keep it 100. The government just spent over $50 million on the corona. I know. They're going to come back. We're going to turn up in a minute. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you.
You don't.
But they spent over $50 million for a warehouse just to keep the coronavirus material. Stay woke. Okay, we can turn on there. I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
I said to say another motherfucking name.
I ain't never say another motherfucking name.
Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. I should have to say another mother effing name.
I should have to say another motherfucking name.
I should have to say another motherfucking name. David McAtee. David McAtee.
Tyler Gerd. Tyler Gerd.
It ain't real talk. I love all these banners out here.
You see him up here on
But I'm really disappointed because Tyler
in the window or on the roof? In the window.
Tyler Gerd should have been on one of these fucking banners.
Watch him.
And I should not have said it.
Talk your shit.
Like a meeting taking place. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying he should have been one of the
Looks like
one of the three banners up.
it's a lot of people.
Because after that Tyler Gerd situation, they wiped out everything.
I mean, for real, for real.
We were standing
Y'all
with
decide.
the people.
It does, doesn't it?
Freeway!
Breathe. He shouldn't have to say another mother name. He shouldn't have to say another mother name. Divided we fall. Divided we fall.
When I say no justice, I want y'all to say no sleep. Cause fuck that peaceful shit. We gonna keep y'all for all that money. So no justice!
No sleep. No sleep. No sleep. No sleep.
No justice!
No sleep.
Fuck these racist ass police! You can't stop this revolution!
You can't stop this revolution. You can't stop the revolution. It is, yes. That is the Louisville Metro Police Department. Department of Corrections there on 6th and Liberty. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard the chant, how do you spell racist, I actually did start saying R-A-C-I and then quickly realized what was happening and corrected myself, but I did have that moment there in the beginning. We love you! This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Can you do yours? 6 hands. Can you bow for real?
Streets.
Bow for Brianna! Bow for Brianna!
Oh, yeah.
Is everything under there?
We need to play that motherfucker right now while we get a lot of people live right now.
We ain't got the speakers and stuff.
Are they gone?
It's over.
But we can still play. Who got their phone? Fuck it.
Bow for Brianna, we out here.
Here we are.
Bow for Brianna. Hey.
Interesting. Oh, I have some bad news. I'm at 2% and I can't find my external battery. Everyone, I think I'm about to say goodnight to you all. Riot Heart is live down here if you want to switch to Riot Heart, but it seems like I have forgotten my battery pack somewhere. Well, shoot. I could have sworn I brought that with me.
Every
I'm feeling rather ill-prepared right now. Well, I guess I'll chalk this up to a loss, but before the footage gets all blurry and weary and shuts off, once again, Riot Heart is live down here. Of course, I will be live tomorrow. I hope you all have a pleasant night, a pleasant sleep. And if you don't do anything else, make sure you stay live.
Every night, we're gonna be marching in this square if I'm here or not.
Sally, I'm not sure what star you are talking about. Honestly.
And what we need to do.
But you did just remind me that I could put my logo up there. I forgot. Thank you. Alright. I think this is a new single that Sita has put out. And I actually got some footage of him maybe premiering it earlier in the square, but I pre-recorded it with my phone instead of live streamed it, and the audio is absolutely garbage, so I didn't post it.
It was hard for me. I went to 6 and jumped, and I took a knee. I put my fist up and burned the mega bus. I put my fist up and burned the mega bus. We just kept on marching till they felt us. And for Breonna Taylor, we not gonna kill her. We gonna keep protesting until they kill her. They shot me with rubber bullets, but I ain't feel nothing. It's day 86. We still out here marching, and I'ma take a stand, and I'ma do it regardless. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna Taylor. They gonna get rid of the mayor. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna. Down for Breonna Taylor. They gonna get rid of the mayor. What up, Miss Tamika? What up, Kenneth Walker? We gon' keep protesting till Bishop's out the office. The police is bad. They walk around their folks. They tryna make me mad. They tryna make me heartless. I'ma do something crazy. I'ma become a target. My people in the light, but all they see is darkness. From a bullets, they stopping me. They stopping me. Show me the money. Who streets on streets? Show me democracy. Who streets on streets? Ain't stopping me. Rubber spray ain't stopping me. Show me democracy. Who streets on streets? Bow for Breonna. Bow for Breonna. Bow for Breonna. Breonna Taylor. Bow for Breonna.
That part. You don't have a speaker one way. I fucking know. That part.
Alright, again, I'm pretty sure that's a new single by Sita, Battle for Breonna. Newest banger to hit the square.
I need everybody to support that. And that's it, Flint. Marching in this square.
Tell them. What BAL stand for, bro? Breonna over the world.
Breonna over the world.
Yeah, that's
big there right there.
BAL.
Breonna over the world.
Breonna over the world.
Breonna over the world. But hey.
Take it to the streets to fund the police.
No justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police. No justice, no peace. Take it to the streets to fund the police. No justice, no peace. pulling up, y'all. Funeral pulling up. Look, funeral. Hey. I hope y'all know, hey, this is real talk coming from me, like real talk. I hope y'all know we just made change. Because we went nationwide, right here from Louisville, Kentucky, on our own. We didn't need nobody. They seen what was going on, and we wasn't going to stop. And that's when everybody else came along. So I love each and every one of y'all. Because we're making this change. And we're making this change together. 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 It don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you come from. If y'all down here supporting Louisville, Kentucky, we are making change. And to me, we should have been and came together and did this.
You're right. When he says I love y'all, he's supposed to say we love you.
I love you too, nigga. Now, real talk, I love y'all. Real talk. And nothing's gonna stop my purpose. I kind of messed up, but nothing's gonna stop my purpose.
Anybody want some
Feel me?
pizza? I'm in too. Anybody want pizza?
But just know, people here in Louisville, Kentucky, we gonna keep this going until we get justice for all. We get justice for all. Then we're gonna take back our community. We're gonna take back that was promised us years ago. Educate yourselves. Get out and go vote. And really make change. If I don't tell y'all nothing else, get out there and go vote. Because your voice matters. Everyone's voice matters. And felons, you can vote too. They passed that law. So please get out and go vote. If y'all don't go vote, this is going to be repeatedly over and over and again.
Can I play some background music?
Yes, you can play what you want to play.
Come on, Max.
But I love y'all, man. We're going to get it in.
The background music.
Speak on the whole time.
Hey, Max. Hey, Max. What happened to them? We should have been playing bad for But now, real talk. We making change, and we're making change with one another. We're making change for our new generation that's growing up. For our kids. We're making change for our kids, then their kids. Just like they make change for our ancestors. That's why they make change for the civil rights. Now we can use any public bathroom, get on the bus, we can do all of that because they made change. They did the same thing we did right now. Now it's time to make change for everything. For everything. It's time, and the time is now. We need to quit fighting one another and stick together. Because we the people, we run this city, we the people run this world. Without us, there won't be no government. There won't be no government. There won't be nothing. So, get out and go vote. I'm trying to plan something like a big old march to go vote with every organizer, with every church. There's a lot of reverends out here. I see 3 right now. Get with your reverends. I'm going to get with the organizations. We need to really make this happen. Really make change with all of us. I don't care if you don't like this person. I don't care if you don't like that person. But the person we hate is what you call the justice system and this education system. Because we've been failed a long time ago. They've been taking our kings and queens forever. A lot of us grow up without a father, without a mother, without a brother, without a sister, because there's not too many opportunities out there for us. There's really not. It's up to you if you want to make the change. It's up to you if you want to make the change, like real talk. It don't matter what the narrative says about Sixth and Jefferson, just know we not only came together, we are united forever. Cause y'all know me, I talk to everybody. Yeah. I love all of y'all. Yeah. And I will still go to jail for all of y'all. This ain't no play for me. I don't get up and just say, let's go get locked up. No. Let's get up and make change. Let's shut some shit down. Let's stop them pockets. And everybody know, only way to make change is stop those pockets. And since I'm no longer working now, I want to stop some pockets again on our own. Come out in the morning times and let's shut this shit down. And we have to do it together. Together. Together.
Yeah. Together.
Because a lot of things been changing, and I've been changed myself. Just by me stepping up in this role, who I am, who I know, just know I got y'all back. I just know I want to know y'all got my back, because I'm going to fall and I'm going to die for this.
Oh, man, you the man. You know I got your back.
We all do. Just look around. A couple months ago, we wouldn't be right here. Because I know I wouldn't. I don't come nowhere close by this courthouse. Because for what? That's for what? But we gotta love each other and stick together and work together, because we are the people. They want us to break up, they want us to fight. They don't want us to come together, to be honest. They don't. But we nationwide with this. Nationwide. Nationwide, Louisville, Kentucky. And because of these people right here in this circle, because of these people in this city, because of people from outside the city, because it's a new way of life nowadays and everybody know what it is. It's called social media. Once you push share one time, that's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. And I'm really doing this for the cause. Nothing's going to stop me from being great and leading, trying to lead this whole city to righteousness, change. I wish we can incorporate West Louisville to its own city, so there'd be more jobs, more opportunities. And we need to pay our teachers, because our kids is our future. Like real talk, man, like I love all y'all. But every night we're gonna march in here at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock every night.
Because we still haven't received our own justice behind this. When they wiped out all of our own stuff. So we're gonna keep marching here. I love y'all. And I'm out.
All right, so you heard it. It's been happening for a couple of weeks now, every night at 11 o'clock, whenever the park closes. Firm, Chris Rashad, Information and Racial Matters. The organization does a quick little march around the memorial. Usually 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, just a small moment of protest, you know, just after they say the park is quote-unquote closed. The reason that we do this is because we found out this piece of property behind me, Jefferson Square Park, was the legal name, It is actually under jurisdiction of metro facilities, not metro parks. All the regulations that have been put on it have come from Metro Parks Department and LMPD. So we are now operating under the assumption that since it is under a different jurisdiction that the policies don't apply. So we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now to protest that just a little bit. LMPD hasn't been interested in putting anything out to counter it. Neither has Metro Council or the Mayor's office, so we keep doing it. But that concludes the night's successful, safe march. Big win for the Taylor family today. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I should be back out tomorrow. So until then, everybody stay strong and stay safe.
A whole bunch of buddies. Also, yes, people dropped off plenty of hygiene products. How many are camping? A lot of tents got set up recently. I mean, there's a good amount of tents. And then there's also tents back here. There's tents all like set up all along the garage. And they have more tents like set up on the side of the building. So people are definitely like here to occupy. I watch Portland protests and keep hearing all cops are bastards and having debates on there. I mean, there's not many good cops, and good cops really don't stay cops.
Officers have observed vehicles